What's up, guys? Bringing another commentary of Black White Tango Down as requested by my newest subscriber. Yeah, that reminds me, if you guys want anything to see on this channel, just let me know. I'd be happy to accommodate you, because I love my subscribers. Yeah, so lots of things to talk about. The gameplay is not too great. This is like the second game I played. I literally finished this game like 5 minutes ago, but I got a lot to say because there's so much new stuff I didn't know about. It's basically all my clips I've been showing so far, just from the first week it's been out. So basically some new stuff I noticed. Well, I turned my sensitivity up to 8, and that changes one thing which you need to take note of. Hip firing with your when you're having a higher sensitivity really will throw you off. This is not accurate anymore. Hip fire is not accurate. After I don't know if they updated it recently. I forgot when. It might have been when it came out. I don't know. But I know for that first week I played, hip firing was extremely accurate, and if you had ACOG or anything on, it was necessary to do so. But now it seems like aiming down the sight is necessary. But aiming down the sight, it still hasn't changed. It still takes a while to aim down the sight. This is here I had a little trouble, but I still get the guy. Basically, what you needed to do, I learned, and after this game, of course, I examined it. Basically, get the guy like you're on a hip fire, and then zoom into him, and then make minor adjustments. Use when you're zooming into your sights, use minor adjustments. Right here, I tried not to use ACOG because I feel I don't really need it. Any attachments for this gun. It's powerful. It's and then I learned the over the sight trick is actually kind of useful because it's kind of cheating. It's kind of weird because you can actually shoot over obstacles. Maybe that's why they made it that way. The radical above, going above the gun kind of gives the illusion you're shooting over and beyond the gun where the gun is pointed, which allows you to shoot over obstacles. Okay, another thing which reminds me after I just died is another thing I failed to realize, or maybe this is because I'm getting back into the game. I'm not really a full-time player on this game like I was the first week and a half it came out. Is the health now. I realize that as people are getting level up more, they have more, and their damage is becoming more powerful for their guns. I'm level 22, and basically I was one of the lowest levels in this game. There might have been some 2 and 3 level people, but there's this 44 guy, and he was just tearing me up. It's crazy. Like it's really hard, kind of hard to play if you're low level. But then again, you have basing your health. But I learned in this game the importance now of health, because before, if you had no health and you still had a better shot, you still kill a guy because 100 health didn't mean anything really when your bullets were so powerful. But now, since people have more health and everything, health on their person, it's harder to take them down, and then you have less time to do it. And I think maybe I was taking people down so quickly before because we were all on the same level and I could just have better aim. But I'm still unsure. I'm pretty sure it's a patch because it seemed totally different for me when I first hopped on there. I played at one match and went 35 and like 22. I had a good streak and everything, but I noticed like after my good streaks, I was worthless. I just could not get anybody. I mean, it's just your health is diminished so greatly, it just doesn't do anything. And also with aiming, I had a little trouble aiming. This game's a lot different. I'm like spraying kind of. But just making minor adjustments, that's what I learned right here. And here in this middle of this map, I forgot what the name is, I'm sorry, but you have these health pack, which is really helpful. And see, I laid a little trap mine, which you get pretty early on in your ranking up, right behind me, so because I knew they were coming in, and there's a few people coming right here. And apparently you can't wall bang people because I shot for the wall and it didn't take them out. So that's something new I realized. You can't wall bang. Sit down, sir. Thank you very much. So I'm just regenerating my health, but I think I die right here. No, I don't. Okay, well I die after this definitely because I don't fully recharge my health because they're coming all at me and you still can't wall bang. It disturbs me that I can't shoot through walls after playing, because I've been playing Call of Duty I guess way too much. What else to talk about this game? With ammo, regards to ammo, I don't really know why they have ammo crates and everything. Because I mean, look how much I have. I have 360 ammo, bullets in my gun. If you look down there, because I just spawned, but there's ammo crates. But the bad part, which I don't like, is that you can't regain your trip mines. And then, or the blue screen. I call them blue screens. I don't know what the real name is. It's my secondary special grenade. It basically, if you don't come across in this game. I think everybody's using this. What is it called? It's something that blacks out the view. I forgot. I totally forgot. It's like a black and white circle, and you can't see anything through it. But basically, my blue screen, which I don't really know what it's called. Basically, you throw it at a person, and then it shuts down their system, and your whole soldier, it works on a system, and it makes me see through walls. Like I just sit there to see where enemies were and everything. And see that's where the minor adjustments come in. I kind of jumped up and saw when I zoomed in, I aimed a little bit, and there's a perfect example of hip fire. You just can't really, it's not accurate that much anymore after this update. And I just thought you really should if you play this game, you should really pay attention to that now. Especially if you're playing in a higher sensitivity, if you got used to the game, you're playing in high sensitivity. I have always played on high sensitivity, so I guess I was kind of used to it. But then I really cranked it up to the second to highest level, which is not very fast if you think about like Call of Duty or whatever. But it seems the higher sensitivity you go, the less accurate you are, because you still, even without the update, they didn't fix that you still move left to right faster than you up and down, which is stupid. But you have to deal with it, and it's fair because everybody has the same problem right here. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, it was very hard to find a game. I don't know if you guys leave a comment down below if you know if this game is becoming less popular or something, because it was hard for me. I only played 2 matches, but I probably waited about 45 minutes total, not in between one to the other, but probably like 15 minutes. I'm dead serious. No, 10 minutes for the first match, and about 7 or something. Oh, there's some advertisements. I just noticed that too. Apparently you put advertisements in this game, which I don't really mind because it probably helps pay for the game since you bought it for like 15 bucks. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, game searches. The matchmaking system. Oh, here. This is glitched. So undeserved death. I really hate that. The thing came flashing back because the game glitched. Apparently, I was not host, which I thought I was at the time because I was dominating and an unstoppable spree. But matchmaking is still slow. And I really hate this, guys. Apparently you cannot join your friend, not that I only have 2 friends on my list that actually play this game, and none of them actually play right now. The only reason I picked up was because one of my new subscribers wanted me to, which is cool. You know, I love this game, but unfortunately nobody plays it on my friends list. None of my close friends play it. But the matchmaking was horribly slow. It was worse than Halo 3's, and it just took forever to find a death match. I probably should have started on team deathmatch because I really I haven't captured any gameplay from that yet. I only been in one match. I thought it was kind of boring because in deathmatch, people are spawning like out of the wazoo, and it's so much fun. But unfortunately, you die a lot. That's why I can't really get great scores because you turn your HUD on and see where people are, like right there. People just spawn right in front of you, and he could easily just take me out because you spawn with your gun right out, ready to go. So that's also another thing I think they fixed is before you could definitely hide in one spot and wait for them to spawn, and you can kind of see the invisible outline of the character, and then you could shoot them while they're respawning, like in the intermission between when they died and when they spawned. Their visible body was on the map for a few seconds before they fully respawned and had their gun up. They changed it, as you saw there. You saw the invisible body, but I didn't really get any damage on him until afterwards. And here, I know there's a guy coming up there because I saw him walk up there and turn around the wrong time. It's unfortunate. But you really gotta watch on this map. It's hard to watch your corners because you're in small instances of like open locations. Like see this bus, and then you have plenty of running room, and then you have some guy hiding in a tree, which I take down, and everything kind of blends in. So what you need to do, which I've taken from Call of Duty, is every once in a while you see me here, I kind of do it kind of quickly. You may need to do it slower. Once in a while, instead of just running around trying to find new enemies, especially if you don't to beaches like I do, and I'm like listening at the same time while I'm staying still. You stand still, and for a little bit, and you see something. You can see stuff go across the screen because in any Call of Duty game or this game, the stuff kind of blends in together because it's like this whole game has like a grayish tone to it. Another thing you don't want to do, which I saw these two people. Sorry, I just got a text. Saw these two people do. That I just killed. Is the camp. You really don't want to because people are spawning all around you in deathmatch. It may work in team deathmatch. I haven't really tried that out yet, but if you spawn in the camp where you're spawning, it doesn't work out too well for you in the end because number one, either you're not going to get any kills because nobody's going to come around that area because it's a good spawn, or it's a bad spawn. In that case, people, and by what I mean by bad spawn is that people frequently go around there and they can easily spawn kill you. So that wraps up my gameplay. It's not great. Maybe I'll get some more because I had a lot of fun. If my subscribers still want it, see that 44 left is pretty mad, but so I had pretty low levels, so pretty good. 35 and 17. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.